What's up, fellas? Today we are making a signature traditional family recipe we always make alongside our Turkish barbecues. It is eggplant dip, otherwise known as baba ganoush. We got 3 large eggplants here. I'm going to show you how simple this is. We're going to roast them in the air fryer, 180 degrees for about 20 to 30 minutes. You could also use your oven for this. I've actually chopped the tops off so they fit in the air fryer nicely. We're just going to literally give them pokes. This is so that the eggplant doesn't actually explode. Make sure you don't come out on the other side and poke yourself. I've done that before, wasn't fun. That's it, look how simple that is. Put these aside. Get our air fryer, but look at that, would you look at that? I was afraid it wasn't gonna be clean, but this time it's clean. You see, a bit too far. Okay. That's good. That's done. In about maybe 10 to 12 minutes, we're gonna check on them, maybe give them a flip. You'll know when it's cooked when the skin becomes super wrinkly and the insides have gone really soft. That's where we're gonna take them out, let them rest a bit, and then we're gonna peel the tops off. While we've got the air fryer going, we're going to take out maybe 8 cloves of garlic and get them crushed up. Alright guys, we've got all of our garlic peeled. Before we crush it, we're going to add a little bit of sodium chloride. Okay. Our garlic is being turned into paste. We are going to let that sit aside until our eggplants are done. It's been about 15 minutes. Just going to check on my aubergines and see how they're doing. Probably going to give this a bit of a flip. Get up, brother. Get up. Don't be rude. You're on camera. Alright, beautiful. That's about it. I think that would do it. Another 15 minutes. This skin, see how it's nice and tight like that, like it's going to burst? It's going to become real wrinkly soon. Alright guys, we've been in there for about 35 minutes. It's taken a bit longer than I realized. As you can see, we are ready to go. Got those villager hands. Ooh. Gonna get some plastic wrap on top. This is going to create some moisture. It's gonna make them easier to peel. We're gonna keep them in here for about 5 minutes. Oh my God, we are so plump and juicy. Look at that condensation start to form on the outside of the... That looks cool. All right guys, it's been about 5 minutes. We are plump and juicy. Ooh-wee. We are going to tip this onto our chopping board. I'm going to show you the next step. Now you can use some gloves if you like, but I like to get nice in person. Even just chop the end off like this. That would be very easy to do. I'm just going to peel that right off. Maybe I might use some gloves. I wasn't prepared for this. Alright guys, we've removed all the skins. Next is our crucial step, just chopping this up. Just give it a rough chop. You don't have to be very particular. We've chopped it completely up. We are now going to transfer this over to our sink on the strainer, and that is where I'm going to introduce the crucial step of salting it so excess water is released. We're going to leave it in there for about 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to slide them straight onto the strainer. Bit of salt, as I said before. This is going to pull out even more moisture from it, and it will be straining, so everything that comes out will be coming out of there to remove excess moisture. Salt has been added, it's in the sink. It's going to sit for at least 15 minutes or so. We've been resting for about 15 minutes. You could have the excess of this and put it into the freezer if you like. It will be good for up to maybe a couple months, and then you can make more batches as you go. I'm gonna set aside as much. I'm gonna weigh it out, including how much yogurt I put in, and then we're gonna go from there. I'll let you know the exact amounts in the description below. We've got the final dish prepared. We've got about 350 grams of the eggplant that we prepared, and now the yogurt that we got is also 200 grams of Greek-style Jalna yogurt. The yogurt you use is really important, so don't skimp out on that, guys. Gonna add some of our garlic to this. That's a lot of garlic, I know. That's what shines in this recipe. So we're gonna give that a good mix. And we are almost done. Always taste the seasoning. Oh my God, that is that is toxic in a good way. With that pungent garlic kicking through, salted perfectly. I don't even need to add any more salt to this. Just be prepared, guys, when you add salt to the sink, when you're wanting the moisture to go away, don't add too much. To finish off, we're adding some drizzle of olive oil. This is just to flare it up, to make it look nice. You don't have to do this. You can just enjoy it straight away if you can't wait. That's fine. And we got some garlic bread from leftover pizzas. I figured it would go perfectly with this. Just chuck them in the air fryer. Look at that, guys. Oh my God. I'm sweating in my behemoths. Whatever that means. And we are done, guys. This is baba ganoush. This is how we traditionally make it. Literally like 4 ingredients. We got the garlic, eggplant, we got salt and yogurt. Let's give it a quick try, shall we? Look at that. Look how awesome that looks. I always used to eat this growing up. My uncle had a kebab shop. You just have, like legit, we used to just get fresh bread with this dip, and that would just be my lunch. It would be the whole thing. I'd eat a bowl the size of this all to myself. Guys, I highly recommend giving this a go. It is so tasty, yum. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.